Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. This is a little bit different of a video today. We got Matt here, videographer. Today we're going to go through a video we just completed. It's a listing video of a house we did here in Stockton. And we thought it'd be a good idea to show you what clips we used and why we used them, and maybe some clips that we didn't use and how come we didn't include them in the video. So if you're interested in videography, you're interested in real estate, stay tuned for that one. Matt, welcome to in front of the camera.
I know, this is very different for me. I'm used to being right back there. So.
I know. So what do you have to say about this video here so far for today?
So we just thought we'd show, like David said, a couple clips that we didn't use and tell why we didn't use them, and then show you an example of the clip that we did use, and maybe you'll see right off the bat why we didn't use it and did use it, or maybe you'll be kind of wondering what the difference was.
Yeah.
So should we look at our first clip?
Yeah, first clip. This is one of us, of Julie and I, sitting out in the courtyard. So this is a clip we decided not to use in the video. It's a great clip, but...
Well, it's a little dark.
A little bit dark, yeah.
For one thing. I think it actually is a good shot. This is a shot that I might use in the video, but it is a little bit dark, on the dark side. We
actually shot a lot of clips of this courtyard because it's a beautiful, private, secluded courtyard that we really wanted to showcase us enjoying the space. But when it came down to actually including it into the video, we only had so much time. And the next clip, the one we're going to show you now, we thought it was a bit better. So let's go ahead and show them that one. So Matt, what do you like about this one versus the other one?
Well, this one, what I particularly like a lot about it is the sun flare, but it's a good reason why I took the other clip or the other shot as well. I didn't know if you would love the sun flare.
I liked it, yes.
You know, so because you're trying to sell it as like being an oasis and a real getaway, I thought having the sun come through like that really kind of illustrated that point. But if you didn't like that, if you were like, oh, that looks washed out to me, it's good to have the other clip just in case. So I had a choice, basically.
The other thing I like about this one also is the angle at which you shot it from. It's showing our activity more. You know, I'm reading, Julie's on her phone. The other one was more behind us, so it didn't really show that as well. What'd you use to shoot both the clips? Was this on a gimbal, on a tripod? Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. Both of these are gimbal shots.
Okay.
So you can tell this one does have a little better motion in it because you can see the pink flowers kind of move, and you can tell that the camera is moving kind of like a dolly shot. Yeah. Both were on the gimbal, but because of the flowers in this shot, this one you can see the movement a little more. Yeah,
cool. Well, this was the winning shot in the video. Let's now go inside of the house. I think it's an inside clip. All right, here is one of the living room. Not a bad shot. It opens up, you see the kitchen in the background. A little bit darker, but let's, I do want to take a look at the shot you ended up using. Let's talk about that versus this one. So this one I like much better, and I think you agree.
Yes, definitely.
It shows the fireplace. It shows the openness into the kitchen, the size of the room a little bit better. It has 3 more windows along the side here that lets in a little bit more light. What else did you like about that one?
I like the fact that the fireplace and the artwork are prominently displayed. If you look at the shot we didn't use, you're kind of looking out the French doors, which is nice, but with the sunlight pouring in from that side of the house, that shot's a little blown out. Yeah. So I think the fireplace and the artwork make a nice focal point. And like you said, you can definitely see all the way through to the kitchen and even almost a little bit to the lake to the rear of the house there.
You can definitely, this shows the flow so much better of the entire space, for sure. So yeah, this is a great shot. All right, let's take a look at the next one, number 3. What do we got up next? Oh, the drone shot.
Yeah.
So this is a drone shot of one I took of the same courtyard that Julie and I were sitting in. This was probably shot around 11 a.m. in the day. And as you can see right there, we could pause it, it casts a lot of different shadows. A lot of it is really, really dark. And then where there aren't shadows is really washed out. And it's really hard to make out what's what in a short little 5-second clip, right? So
yeah,
it just looks, there's just a lot of green there, and it's hard to really make out that it is a courtyard. So let's talk about the clip we ended up using. And Matt, why don't you talk about why you like this one instead?
Obviously, this was shot in the evening.
At
we
twilight.
came back, and you can tell like there's no direct sun, so you don't have that harsh light coming off the roof, and the camera's not having to compensate. So you can clearly see the courtyard. I think the rug really pops in this shot. Even the tops of the trees have a little bit of sunlight, but they're not getting harsh sunlight, so they have a little bit of glow. I also think this is from the different direction.
Yeah, it is.
You had shot from the opposite way, and I think this just, even the framing is better. So you absolutely nailed this one because you were doing the flying here.
Yeah.
So this one is like, I think just night and day, no pun intended.
Yeah, because I think this was, what time did we go back? About
it was like
about 6:30 time frame at this in this time of the year. But and I think with this shot, you can easily identify what space it is, and you can say, oh, that was where they were sitting at earlier in the video.
Yeah.
And the other shot is too much shadows and whatnot. So I'm glad we did go back and reshoot this scene here.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous shot. The other one is not terrible, but much harder to make out.
All right, the next scene we want to talk about takes us to the back of the house. This home is on a lake, so lots of gorgeous scenery back there. Why don't you get into this first scene? I think we didn't use this one, right?
We did not, no. And I think it's a good shot as we start it here. It's just a nice little kind of dolly into the table. You can see the lake in the background, which I think looks good. It's really not a bad shot at all. It's not one that I felt like, oh, that didn't turn out well. I just didn't end up using it in the final video. And what we did end up using was this shot coming up here.
So in an effort, and part of this matched up nicely with the script we used in the video about being able to use the space for outdoor dining. It kind of captured this a little bit better, in my opinion. You get the chairs in the background as well. You get to see that there's a nice slider right off the house, so easy accessible to use this space. So a little bit of a change, like you said. The other one was great as well, but we just decided to go with this one. This one also, you can, if you pay close enough attention, you can see the lights above a little bit better that are on. This, of course, not shot at twilight, but there is lighting above this as well. So. All right, on to the next one we have here.
So this is just a shot of a half bath. I tend to, when I shoot a video, I tend to shoot everything I can think of.
Yeah.
I would always rather have more choices than not have enough choices.
Yes.
So first of all, this house, every room was immaculate.
It was.
It was beautiful. But so I couldn't not take a shot of the half bath. But as it turns out, we didn't need that shot. Instead, used this shot of a full bath that was upstairs.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, all three bathrooms were really immaculate, and it's just a matter of how much we can showcase in the video without making it too long. And we decided to shoot and use the footage of just the full bathrooms versus, and you know, those half baths are really narrow on top of that, so it's really hard to grasp the entire picture of the bathroom itself. So with the full bathroom, you can kind of get a better grasp of the space here. So
yeah, better sense of scale. It looks more grand.
Effort to keep the video at a certain length. You know, we didn't get into a long, lengthy script on the bathrooms and every detail of it. We did mention a few details of the master bathroom and this one a little bit, but just in an effort to keep the video a little bit shorter, we excluded it. So let's move on to the next one. What do we have?
So I think this is one of the upstairs bedrooms that they had set up as an office. We didn't end up featuring this room at all in the video.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a great move-in ready house. We wanted to focus on some of the other features, the other amenities that this home had to offer, and this space, while it's a beautiful room, there's other things we could easily talk about, which is the outdoor spaces, the lake, the kitchens, the bathrooms, the primary master suite downstairs. So We excluded this one from the video. Another hallway shot. There were no other things to really showcase. This is a good shot. It's kind of showing the lead into the other bedroom, but how come you just didn't want to use it?
I just found that, again, it mostly came down to the script for me. One of the main things, obviously, because this home is on a beautiful lake, the outdoor spaces were beautiful. We're spending a lot of time in the script talking about the outdoors, and that's really what they were selling. While the bedrooms were great, and I did have other shots of this bedroom, having a long tracking shot down the hallway just didn't seem to go with the script or the feel of the video overall. Again, I'd rather have it and not need it. So if I got in a pinch and was like, wow, I really need a transition to show this bedroom, and I don't want to cut here, I want to show a little more of a walk up to it or something, I wanted to have the shot, but you know, just didn't end up needing it.
Yeah, and as you can see, if this is a beautiful bedroom, and a lot of times those longer shots are really good because you can use a little speed work in the post editing to really speed up the walk through the hallway and into the bedroom, and then you slow it down.
Yeah.
So you could have done that exact same with this shot, but the feel of this video wasn't a high, fast moving video. We were trying to get a sense of calm and peacefulness in this house, and it wasn't really a fast motion type video, I don't think.
Yeah, absolutely.
That wouldn't really tie in with the music we chose as well either. So
yeah. So I think this is our last shot, and it's just a drone shot of the house.
Yeah, we had so many drone shots available. Like Matt said, you get the drone up in the air. I tend to take a lot of different video and photos. Most of them you don't use because you only have so much time in the video. We also, this is a drone shot from probably midday. So we also went back and did drone shots at twilight, which really, as we talked about earlier, really shows better. There's no shadows on the ground. In those shots, you can see a lot of the landscape lighting that they have out in the back. So while we could have used it, there were better ones.
Yeah. This was just a good example of a property where, fortunately, we just had a ton of great shots. In another video, I absolutely would have used this if we were struggling to find footage or whatever, but we had so many great shots of the lake, the back area there, that a shot of the roof just didn't seem to add a whole lot.
Yeah. So was that a wrap on the shots we didn't use for this video?
That is the last one.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, we understand this is a little bit different video for our channel and what we normally put out, but we kind of want to give you some of the thought processes behind, how we pick, or Matt, really, how you pick a lot of the shots that we end up using for videos and ones that we don't. It's a fun collaboration to put these videos together, from storyboard to music choice to the shots, and just create them and to put together an awesome video. To see that video, the listing video, we'll put a link down in the description of this one, so go watch that, give it a thumbs up, and let us know what you think about this video. Is it something you like? Should we do more behind the scenes on this or not? Let us know what you think. We really appreciate it. Any other parting words?
Yeah, no, we'll just, like and subscribe. Just hit those buttons.
That's important, yeah. But with that, thanks for watching, and look for the next videos on this channel. See you soon.